Hey everyone, this is Daryl, aka The D from the Simply Incredible podcast, and tonight I'm doing a video for my good buddy, TheDoom143, his 700 subscriber giveaway. My buddy, man, he does some awesome stuff. Oh, some of my books just took a nosedive because they hate me. But he does some great videos. Definitely check him out. Love watching his stuff. He's also just a good dude. He's a really good dude. So definitely check him out. And he asked a few questions for his giveaway. One to be 18 or over. Got that covered. Got that covered. What else? He also wants to know our 50 best or comic books that maybe we like the covers the best, the ones that we just think are our best comics. In our own opinions, you know, you can take that anyway. Some of mine will be anywhere from books I bought for $1 to books that I bought for over $100. So it just depends on your take on that definition. And it's one of those things that he said also, it's kind of an ever-changing thing, because you know what, tomorrow I might get another comic. I go, you know what, this one could go in that top 50 list. I also could have done one with nothing but Harley Quinn comics, and I really thought about doing that too. Don't think I didn't. But what else? And also at the end, I'm going to have a list of 3 subscribers with under 100 subscribers. 3 YouTubers with under 100 subscribers that I really like checking out their channels too. So stay tuned for that, because there's some channels I really, really like. Don't go anywhere. Hold on one second. Okay. And before we get into that, let me also say this. I want to ask this question too. What is a good time for me to do some live streams for you guys? Because I always do them on Wednesday nights at around 8:45, 9 o'clock is when we usually try to start for our weekly podcast. That's going to be set in stone there. Well, pretty much that time, just about every week, unless something happens. But that's our goal every week. But I might also try to do some other times. And I'd like to get more people watching. Right now, we're only having like 3 or 4 people. So definitely, please check us out and let us know. Let me know down in the comments what is a good time for you guys to be able to check out some live streaming as well. Because again, I really like communicating with you guys because it's so much fun. It is so much fun. But anyway, now, as Chris Jericho would say, to the list. Number 50, and I actually wrote these down. Some of these, mine are a little different. It's more than 50. Some of them I put in as a group, like 4 or 5 comics, might constitute a group that for me is just going to be one thing, because I just think they go together like that. And to be quite frank and honest with you, I think I've got 50 exactly. I hope I do. But anyway, number 50. And, oh, did I put these 2 together as one? I think I put these 2 together as one. Right off the bat. These 2 right here, some Alex Ross art, which, gosh, I've got a few things in here with Alex Ross. And it is Justice Society of America number 10. This is one of them I just picked up the other day. And I'm putting number 9 also with that, with Power Girl on the front. That is my number 50. And you know what, I'm calling it number 50, but they're really, like, other than about the first 10, there's really no real numerical order to them. I'm just going to be honest. But these 2 right here are kind of my first one on the list. Number 50. Those 2. I love this cover. I mean, Alex Ross is, man, to me, he's gold. He is absolute gold. And I also decided, oh, darn it, I'm dropping everything, as per usual. I also decided to write a list down so I can mark them off as I go, so I don't forget what number I'm on. Next is number 49. This is Injustice Gods Among Us number 2. And the reason I love this one is a lot of Harley covers out there that I think are better than this. But this one right here, part of the story in it is absolutely awesome. As you see on the front, you got Harley and Black Canary, and they're fighting. But they stop fighting because Black Canary goes and throws up. And Harley's like, what's wrong with you? What are you doing? And then she kind of clicks, wait, are you pregnant? And Black Canary gets mad, and Harley's like, you know, I was pregnant too. And then she reveals that she has a child by the Joker, and she didn't even let the Joker know about it. But anyway, love this book. Definitely love that book. Let's see, next is X-23 number 1. This would be number 48. This one probably should have been a lot higher than that, to tell you the truth. I just recently picked this one up as well. Really good book. Got a good deal on it too. So there you go. X20. This is part of the first series, and she had, I want to say, 4 issues in this series. I believe that's what it was. Let me mark these off before I forget too, because I'm going to get way lost on my stuff here. Number 47. This is another one I just picked up this past week. It is called Davinica. I've yet to read this book, but I absolutely love that cover. That is an amazing cover. This is by an independent that, honestly, I don't even know what the independent is. Gosh, I can't think of the name of it. But it's a really small independent, and as far as I know, this might be the only book on it so far. So there you go. I thought that was really cool, and it came out this past week. Let's see, what is today? Let me see my watch here. It's the 4th, so that would have been, what, the 1st? No, 31st? I was whatever last Wednesday was, something like that. But anyway, love that cover on that one. Let's see, next. What is next on my list? Oh, this one's cool too. The Amazing Spider-Man Family, number 6. And this is just a regular cover. Just love that cover. That is a stunning cover, I think, right there. That to me is great stuff. Polo S done this. I can't think who that is. Oh, why can't I think of who that is? I don't know. Great comic. I love the cover. Got it real cheap. So, really good stuff there. Let's see here. Where are we at? 45, I believe, is next. This one, again, another one I just got this past week. It is Spider-Gwen number 20. I love that cover. Yeah, Spider-Gwen flying through there, and you got on the front Wolverine claws ripping through it. Oh, that is such a great looking cover. There you go. Awesome looking cover. Let's see here. Let's mark that off before I forget. Next is Wonder Woman number 172. Again, I just picked this one up. This is from the, gosh, I don't know which volume this is for Wonder Woman. Like volume 4, volume 3, volume 4 of Wonder Woman. This is Adam Hughes artwork on the front. There was a couple of them out of this little group I was going to pick, but this is the one I went with. Love that cover. Love that. See, Wonder Woman is out, and you see Superman right there to hold her. I mean, awesome. Just a beautiful looking comic. Adam Hughes, another one of those artists that I absolutely love. And I know so many guys on here that watch these videos feel the same way about that. Yeah, this is going to be a long video. Actually, Doom actually said these will be long videos. It's going to be. This one right here, another one I just picked up this week or last week. It is Wonder Woman number 23. Jenny Frison art. Her art is amazing on these. And there it is. And what I love about this book, you can turn it sideways and it looks equally awesome. Absolutely love this one right here. I think that is just, man, it's gorgeous artwork on that one as well. Let's see. Man. Let's see. Next, this one right here made the list for 2 reasons. 1, I love the movie. And 2, one of my friends did the artwork on the cover. This was Equilibrium by American Mythology Studios production, American Mythology production. And as you can see, my buddy here, Matt Slay, he actually signed it for me. And actually, I'm going to be having my 1,000 subscriber giveaway coming up soon. And I'm going to have issues 1, 2, and 3 where my buddy Matt Slay did the artwork on them. And that's going to be part of the giveaway. And that's going to be coming up really, really soon. Hopefully too soon. Soon I'm up to 940 subscribers. So that's coming up soon too. So there we go. Love that artwork. And again, it makes it doubly cool for me because one of my friends did the artwork on it. So there you go. You know, you kind of like when you have a friend that can draw like that. Or not, because then it makes me feel like a kind of pathetic because I can't draw like that. Next. All right, this is one that originally, this one was going to be 1 cover, but I decided to make it 4 covers because I just love how they do these covers. But the original one I was going to use is the, basically this is the 9/11 Adventures of Superman. This is not a job for Superman. Love this cover right here. Really good art on there. Man, really like that. This is from 2001, obviously, from 9/11. But the reason I decided to make it 4 covers is because I just love that shirt rip cover. I love that. And I had one. I'll do that one last. We have one of the Man of Steel. Again, another Superman one. We have one of Supergirl. That is Supergirl, Superwoman. Yeah, Supergirl #1. And this one right here almost made the list as its own as well. This is The Adventures of Superman #14. Love that Joker cover. Or from the movie Batman. Love that Joker. Love that. Awesome covers right there. Awesome covers. You know, quite frankly, that one should have been up higher too. Number 40. We have X-Men #204. Endangered Species chapters 16 and 17. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely phenomenal. Gambit and Rogue. Yeah, Gambit and Rogue. Wow, brain cramp right there. But I just love this cover. The artwork on it is phenomenal. Choi Obak artwork. I don't know. I guess that's who did it. It's right down here. That right there under my finger right there. But I just love that art. That to me is just gorgeous art right there. And I know I'm taking way too long and I shouldn't be talking about each book like I'm doing. But, whatever. This is another one I just picked up. If you guys saw my recent videos, I got a huge haul. Each book was like $1 because one of my shops was closing. And this one right here, another Adam Hughes artwork. This is Batgirl #52 from the New 52. And wow, that's beautiful. There's a couple of books from this series I was considering, but this ended up being the winner out of the Batgirl series from the New 52. Alex Garner had a lot of great artwork from this run as well. Great stuff there. Love that cover. Let's see here. I hope I haven't missed any yet. Number 39. Another Superman. I didn't mean to have Superman right there so close together. But anyway, this is Superman #161. It's Good to Be the King with the Joker. Look at Soup. He's all mad. And Joker, he got that big grin on his face. I love it. He got a little small Harley cameo in there as well. So let's see what year that is. This is from 2000. So that would be really early Harley stuff as well. So love that one as well. Anytime I can get a little peek of Harley mixed in there, it's awesome. And again, another one I just recently picked up. This is Spider-Verse #2, not the Edge of Spider-Verse, which would be Spider-Gwen's first appearance. This is not that one. I still don't have that book yet. And I'm going to be getting that. I know I am. I just got to find it for a decent price. But this right here, love it. You got her in the, again, me and a few other people as well, love a comic with rain in the background, rain on it. It just does something to the comic. When it's done right, it looks great. That is done right, and it looks phenomenal. Love that book right there. Great looking cover. Let me see. Like I said, I hope I haven't missed any when I'm marking them off. Wow. Again, another one I just got. This is The Mighty Avengers, The Mighty Avengers, The Initiative #2. This is Frank Cho artwork on there. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely stunning artwork right there. Holy cow. He's done a lot of work on the new Harley Rebirth, the variants, on about the last 10 or so. It's phenomenal. The artwork that he has been doing on those has been great. And that right there, I saw that. I was like, yep, that's coming home with me. Again, another one of those books I got really, really cheap. Very, very blessed to have gotten those at that time. This is actually one that was not about to make the list. And I was like, at the last one, yeah, I'll put that one in and take a different one out. It is the All New Inhumans #9. This is from the current run, I believe. Yeah, the current All New Inhumans. You know what? There may be only one All New Inhumans. But this has got Wolverine on the front. Love that look on there. Got all the tubes in him. You know, the animanium's going in there, I'm sure. And it looks great. The Inhumans themselves, too. I love that group. I love the characters. I love the books. These are a great group. They've been around since like the 1950s, I believe. I think it's early 1950s. And it's a great, great group. Love them. Really great family. The royal family of comics in the Marvel Universe. Not the first family. That's always kind of going to the Fantastic Four. But really awesome. Awesome. Here's another one again. Got this one really cheap as well. And this one is for what's in it, not the cover. This is Bloodshot #6. This is one you can probably find a dollar bins. But it's the first appearance of Ninjak. And Ninjak's a great character. So I was like, you know what? I'll see if I can't find that first appearance. Got really lucky and picked it up in a dollar bin. So, you know what? You can find them out there in dollar bins. Which I would love for Ninjak to come out and be a much bigger character in the Valiant world. A movie or something would be great. TV series, something. Great character. So that would be awesome. You know what? I don't think I marked one of them off. I think I missed one. At the halftime, I'll check because I'm gonna have to have a break in it because this will be long. WWE. I love me some WWE, and actually right now in the other room I have Extreme Rules playing. It's going on right now, and no spoilers, but the Miz won. Yeah. But this one right here, it's a variant on the very first one. It's the Stone Cold Steve Austin cover. One of the all-time greats, one of the legends. He's someone whose podcast I listen to every week. If you haven't listened to it, check it out. Great stuff. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold says, I should have had this be the last one, because that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. All right. Let's see. According to this, it says I'm at 32. I may have forgotten to scratch a couple of them off. I don't know. See, I picked this one up at Charlotte last year at Heroes Con. It is Spider-Gwen #4, the variant edition. That's a great looking cover right there. That is awesome. Who did this? Does it say on it? No, I don't even see it on there. I don't see it on there. Doggone it. But great looking cover. That is a beautiful cover right there. Gosh, I wish I knew who did that one. Hate it when I don't know. Okay, guys, next is number 31 on the list. It is Spawn #8. Love this cover, and this is for my buddy out there, SPT Killerwood. I had to have a Spawn on here just for you, buddy. And I've only got about 10 Spawn covers, comics. So I picked this one because I just love this cover. Such a great cover. I mean, it's just an awesome looking cover. Let's see. Next, let me mark that off right there before I forget. All right, 30 is this one right here. I love because if you've seen the movie The Crow, which is one of my favorite movies, this to me kind of looks like that to me. It is from the New 52 Batman Detective Comics #50. From the movie The Crow, you got Brandon Lee in he's got that crow fire around him, and that to me just looks like Batman with the bat symbol around him. I love that cover. Such a great looking cover. And this right here was actually a really good series too, the New 52 Detective Comics. New 52 Batman was pretty good as well, especially right at the beginning, the Court of the Owls. That was a great part of that as well. Let's see here. Mark that off before I forget. Next is this right here. Beautiful cover. This is Moon Knight #6. This is the variant. This is the bloody variant cover. Now, I just picked up the regular cover, and the only difference is you see what's got blood on here, on his hands and stuff. It wasn't blood on it. And that's the only difference, but this right here, awesome looking cover. Got it for a really good price as well. So, can't beat that, right? There we go. Great looking cover. Let's see, what is next on the list? This one right here I found at a flea market, really, really cheap. And I bought it just for the cover. This is Stan Lee Meets the Amazing Spider-Man. This right here is a fun comic. That's I don't even know. It says issue 1. I don't know if there are more issues or not. I just love this cover. Shout out to oh man, what is it? Oh, first Spider-Man. Oh my goodness. Amazing Fantasies 15. Is that what it is? Oh, why can't I think of? I think that's what it is. But anyway, the first Spider-Man. So there we go. I love that. Oh, well, this is a good one. The Uncanny X-Men. This is number 451. The Uncanny X-Men versus X-23. Love that cover right there. That is gorgeous. Does it say who did it? Of course it does not say who did it on the cover so I can see. But that is a beautiful cover. You got her stepping on Wolverine. That looks so awesome. That is phenomenal looking cover right there. That is, wow. That's a really, really awesome looking cover. Speaking of awesome looking covers, The Amazing Spider-Man, number 606. J. Scott Campbell cover. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, Spider-Man, not Black Widow. Well, Black Cat. Had a brain cramp there, and that looks phenomenal. And later on, they kind of redid this with Spider-Man: Renew Your Vows. It's a variant of the issue 1, I believe, and which I don't have. So I hope I can get that one at some point. But I know it's an expensive book, so probably won't. But beautiful cover by J. Scott Campbell. That is awesome. Let's see what is next. Okay, this is one of those where it's a group of them to be this one right here. Let me see. Is that just that one? Nope. Wow, I think I'm a couple behind, I believe. I'll find out later on, won't I? This is some awesome Alex Ross artwork. And so I'm putting up the whole series of them here. I just picked up this one. This is Marvel's right there. That is issue 0 right there. And then we have number 1. And the great thing about these I have right here, the set of the 4-issue set, they're all signed by Alex Ross and Ken Bosaki. Gosh, I'm blanking on names today. But all 4 of them are signed. So that's that one. The issue 0 was not. I just picked that one up the other day. There you go. Look how good it really shows up on that. But the artwork on these covers are absolutely gorgeous. These are some of my actual just covers. These are some of my favorite ones. And this one right here, out of the 4, this is my actual favorite one. Look at that. You got Silver Surfer there with the Human Torch kind of glowing off his chest. Wow. Awesome, awesome looking artwork there by Alex Ross. And there you go. And that's the last one in that run. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful artwork on those books right there. And next, what have I got here? And another Amazing Spider-Man. This is the current series, and this is my favorite one that Alex Ross has done in these. I really did not mean to have Alex Ross back-to-back like this. Just happened. But this is the Amazing Spider-Man number 15, Mary Jane, the New Iron Spider. This is here's the one that actually made me say, you know what? Let me check out the rest of this series. It's a really good series as well. But that right there is beautiful. And this is the first print, number 1. There we go. That to me is one of the best looking covers. So gorgeous. And next, this one probably should have been higher actually. This right here is one of the comic books that kind of changed comics for a little while anyway. And not necessarily for the good. It is The Death of The Death of Superman. This was number 75. Is that what it was? Superman 75. Yeah, Superman 75. But the reason I say it was good for the comics because it got a bunch of people to it. It was bad for the comics because everybody thought this was going to be a $1 billion comic, maybe at least $1,000 comic. And they printed so many of them, and it went up to about 20, 25, maybe as much as $50 in some places. And then I actually literally picked this one up the other day for $1. So there you go. But at the time, this right here brought a bunch of people into comics, and it actually brought me back to comics. I'd been out of it for a while, and I was like, Superman's dying? And we all know they all come back. But still, that's one of those that, like I say, it brought me back. And I've pretty much been back to comics ever since. Well, that's actually not true. I later on had another about 5-year hiatus. But anyway, awesome, awesome cover there. Let's see, next. Ooh. Now we're talking about wow covers. This is yes, J. Scott Campbell. I was looking for it. It's right there. Amazing Spider-Man number 607. That is gorgeous. Black Cat. That is a gorgeous cover right there. It's kind of hard to find too. It's surprising because it's just a regular cover. It's not a variant, but it's kind of hard to find for a decent price. And J. Scott Campbell, just amazing artist as well. That is phenomenal. Just phenomenal art. Gosh, I did not mean to keep having Spider-Mans like this, like back to back. I meant to kind of spread things out a little bit. That didn't work out too well for me. This is another one where, oh man, I've quit marking stuff off. Doggone it. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where I'm at on my list now. Doggone it. But this is amazing. I mean, just Spider-Man number 1 and Spider-Man number 13. Again, I just picked these up right there. And I picked up both of them just because, look at those covers. I mean, obviously they're identical. You know, you got regular Spider-Man, you got the black suit Spider-Man. And I love those covers. Todd McFarlane artwork on these. This is, what year is this, 91? Yeah, this is 91. Basically not long before he left and started Image Comics. So, what was this one right here? Also 91? Yeah, this is also 91. I thought maybe this might be 92 by then. But no, both of these are 91. Awesome stuff. And also, I believe that Spawn looks a lot like these comics. I'm sure that was on purpose, too. Alright, next we have... this is one of my newest series that I have on my list. It is God Country by Image. This is number 1. And so far through, gosh, how many books is it now? 5 books, I believe it is. It has been a phenomenal title. The cover on this, I think the cover is really awesome. You got that tornado going right there, and you see him going right into it with that gigantic sword. And the comic itself is absolutely phenomenal. So, yeah, you knew this had to make the list for me because it is awesome. Like, if you haven't checked this out, I highly recommend it. You know, and just like anything, it's for some people, not for other people. But for me, one of the best comics out there right now. Let's see. Gosh, I don't even know how many I have left. Let's see here. Ooh. Ooh. This is one of my Michael Turner covers. This is Batman, the Rebirth number 1. This is his sketch variant. It's really hard to see that because of the lights here, but it is a beautiful, beautiful sketch. And it's one I wish I could have gotten the color one as well. But for me at the time, it was, which one do I want more? And I wanted this one more. And this one was a little bit harder to get than the other one. And gosh, I hope you can see it good with the lighting, because the sketch looks absolutely phenomenal. So that is really awesome. And I know it was really short printed. Don't know exactly how many were made, but I know it wasn't a ton of them. So, yeah, good book. And it really started that first run of Batman from the Rebirth, and it was really good run so far, too. You know what? I'm going to put that one up a little bit more. Hold on one second. Hold on. All right, we'll put that right there. Okay. Next is Wonder Woman number 97. This is volume 3, I believe. I may be wrong on this. I think it's volume 3 from, does it say my date on there? 95, I believe. I might be volume 4, actually. But it is, I love this cover, that Joker cover. Man, that is awesome. That is so awesome right there. I got it really, really cheap too, and I just think that cover is great. Just a phenomenal cover there. Yeah, wow. It reminds me of the Batman movie, Batman from 1989-90 with Michael Keaton, and it reminds me of the woman doing the news, and she just starts laughing, and she falls back, and she has that grin on her face. That's what that reminds me of whenever I see that cover. It's just a great looking cover. See who does that one too? No, I don't see. Oh, there it is. Um, Boland. Boland did the cover on this. Great art on that. Speaking of Joker, Superman Action Comics number 714. This right here. Wow, Rodier. I think it's the name Rodier. Love this cover. I love Joker in Superman's world because he's rarely in Superman's world. Now I've got two comics with him in Superman's world, but I love this, and he's even got the cape, and he's got the, what is this, 96? I think 95, 96. He's got that mullet going that I had back in the day. Oh, it looks so good with that. But I love this cover right here. It's one of my favorites. I would say the joke's on you. That is awesome. I need to go back and read this run again. I haven't read that in a long, long time. Let's see next. Ooh. All right, this is one, again, I just picked up the other day, and they actually had about 4 of these. I could have picked up $1 a piece, and I was actually going to get another one, and I feel like I should have. But it is Kato, and you got Bruce Lee on there. Beautiful, like, sketch artwork. It's just gorgeous. Me being a huge Bruce Lee fan, and also his son Brandon, man, I love this cover. This is by Now Comics. Does it have a year on it? No, it does not have the year on there, but I love this sketch. That to me is just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of artwork. And again, being such a huge fan of Brandon, what is it right there? Anderson, 1990. So, ever who Anderson is? Awesome cover. Thank you for doing this cover for this comic because it is stunning. Absolutely love that. And that honestly was one of those I almost thought about putting up there right at the very top of my list because I like it so much. Let's see. I've quit scratching off my numbers. So, when I get done in post, I'm going to put numbers down below. So when I'm sitting here saying I don't know what number it is, it's going to look really silly because I've got it right down below. But anyway, this next one is going to be a list. It's going to be 3 comics, but it's going to be for just the one spot. It is the Gotham City Sirens. We got the Harley, and we've got the Poison Ivy, and we have Catwoman. I don't know why I blanked on Catwoman. But I love this because it's the connecting covers, and I absolutely love these 3. And thankfully, I got all 3 of them very, very cheap. Very, very cheap. Let's see if it looks like they connect right there. Yeah, you can see her leg goes right there. Yeah. So you can see where Harley connects right there. Yeah. Yeah, you can see that a little bit right there. But these 3 connecting covers, absolutely love it. Still working on this Gotham City Sirens set. That's hard to say. So, hopefully before long I can complete that set. Alright. Next, Image Comics. This is one. I got this one at, where was it? Oh, Heroes Con down in Charlotte. I think it was last year. It is Usagi Yojimbo. This is number 2 from 1993 from Mirage Publishing. And I love that cover. Absolutely love that cover. Usagi there with, wow, I can't think of which turtle that is. Dang it. Oh, man, wow, I'm a blanket on everything tonight. But love this cover. Such great artwork on it. It's in beautiful condition. I almost thought about getting it graded, but it's one of those things I only paid a couple bucks for, so why get it graded, right? But awesome looking cover. And next, Infinite Crisis. This is Fight for the Multiverse, issue 1. This is the variant, the very hard to find variant. Quite honestly, it's harder to find than I even thought. Because I remember paying like 25 bucks for it, and last time I looked, I saw people asking a couple $100 for it, and it blew my mind. I thought it was like a $30 comic. But it's the Harley Quinn variant, and I love that cover. And there's actually an action figure made based on this, and I always thought about getting it, but I just didn't want to pay so much for the action figure. But I love that cover. So that is awesome. What is it? I probably need to get that graded because it's definitely worth getting graded. And next is this one right here is awesome, awesome looking book. It is The Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows, signed by J. Scott Campbell, right there. Awesome looking comic, and I got so lucky to get this. My friend Airborne Sapper, check out his page too, by the way. I won it on his page. He was having a giveaway and actually won this comic. It is gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. And again, complete with certificate of authenticity, and one of the most just phenomenal looking books right there. It is number one actually too. Yep, number one. So awesome, awesome book. So let's see. I think I'm all the way down to my top 10 now. All right, some of these I've actually had on my wall too. So there you go. Let's see. You know what? I think I'm a top 11. And I'll tell you right up front, from here on out, it's gonna be a lot of Harley, a lot of Batmans. I'm just gonna be honest. There's a few other things mixed in, but that's pretty much right there. I think this is actually number 11. This isn't the original. I wish I had the original. It is Harley Quinn from 1999, I think. But this is a reprint that came out in 2014. I still love this cover. I don't care if it's not the original. Again, I would like to have the original, but it's not. So I love this cover. I love this Alex Ross artwork on it. And even in the Suicide Squad movie, this pose made a quick appearance in it. So I had to throw that in too. So there we go. Let's see. And now, that should be to my top 10. I believe if I did my math right, this should be my top 10. Number 10. And again, this one I actually had on the wall. So, you know. It is Batman The Dark Knight Returns. This is part 1. And this right here is just an iconic cover. And they had made a movie of it not too long ago. 2 parts to make the movie, and I love the movie. I love the story in this one. Really good by Frank Miller about an aging Batman, and I absolutely love it. When I first saw it, had to get it, and it took me a while to find a really good copy. And this one right here, to be honest, I don't think it's ever even been read. So there you go. I've got one that I've read, but this one right here I think is absolutely stunning. Great cover. You know, a gradable cover. I probably should get that graded. Let's see, number 9. Again, like I say, it's going to be heavy on the Batman and the Harley. This is from the rebirth of Harley Quinn. This is number 1. This is one of the variants. I believe this is the Art Graham variant. I believe that's which one this one is. But again, it's 3 of them to make one spot. And this one right here, love this cover. Absolutely think it's amazing artwork on those. Right there. And I actually took a picture of this. It's actually on my screensaver on my phone because I think the artwork is that good. I'm not going to put just any screensaver on there. It's got to be something really good. And I think that is amazing. And I got all 3 covers of it, including the sketch. And the sketch one right here was one of the harder ones to get. They actually sold out, and apparently some people backed out, and they put them back on for, like, it probably wasn't even a few hours. And I got lucky and picked that one up as well. So I was so happy to be able to get those 3 covers right there. Let's see. There we go. All right, number 8. Again, another one that was just on my wall. And another one they made a movie of. It is Batman The Killing Joke. This is the first copy of it. First printing. Man, last time I looked, I think there was like 11, 12 printings of it, I think. Something like that. I might be wrong. I know it was a minimum of 9, but I'm thinking it was maybe more than that. And I love this cover. There's a statue out there that I really wanted with Joker like this. And he's got those little creepy babies right down at his feet. Those things are creepy as can be. I really like the movie. I know a few people did not based on that first part of it that they added on. But I love this. Love this cover. Love this comic. Such a great story. And I love that the ending is kind of open to your interpretation of what happened. Love how they did that. Man, that's so good. Who did that? Alan Moore? Man, such great stuff. Let's see. What was that? Where are we at? 10, 9, 8. I believe this is 7, I think. Man, I'm so bad on... I should have been marking them off. This one right here is Batman, and I don't know which copy this is. You know, this might be an Artgram copy as well. But in these two, I wish they looked a little bit more different from each other. But, you know, you can tell this one's a little bit more of a sketch. This is more of the regular one. But I love this comic. I think that is such a beautiful comic. And the artwork on that is so good. And you know what? I don't know if there's an actual just sketch of it or not. I'm going to have to look that up. Because if it is, I never saw it. But it probably is. I would assume it would be. But I love that comic. So I have one of Harley, one of Batman. So there you go. Next, this should be 6, I believe. 10, 9, 8, 7. I believe this is 6. Which should be 7 because it is issue number 7. Just picked this up the other day. Salvation Run number 7. It's the variant. Who did this? I can't tell who did this. There it is. The Joker cover with the bloody hands. And I did just see the regular one with Lex Luthor. Was on the cover of the regular version of this. But I love this cover. So definitely had to pick that. Man, such a beautiful cover too. It's really, really hard to find as well. So I was happy to get that as well. Alright, we should be down to my top 5. And number 5, we have Gotham Sirens number 1. Ivy, Harley, and Catwoman. Number 1. I love this cover. And I'm trying to get this whole run of these, and it's really difficult to find them at a good price. That's the hardest thing. When I just find them for a decent price, I'd jump on them, but they're so hard to find. And this one right here is in great condition. Another candidate to get graded, so I may be sending some out soon. So I got a bunch of them I want to get graded. So there we go. Great looking cover. Great looking cover. All right, number 4 on my list. Something had to break up the Batman Harley Quinn stuff. And it is Amazing Spider-Man, more Alex Ross. You know, Alex Ross is the one that broke them up. Number 568, the variant copy. Man, this is beautiful. To me, this is beautiful and creepy all at once. Look at Green Goblin. I mean, that is beautiful. When I first saw this, I thought it was a cosplay picture of an amazing cosplay is what I really thought it was. And it's just so beautiful. I mean, that artwork, it's wow. I know, I stutter over how good looking I think this cover is. To me, it's creepy and beautiful. I'm sorry I'm starting so much over that comic, but I love it that much. All right, number 3. You know what? We're switching those two. No, we're not. Oh my gosh. I don't know which one to put in here. All right, this one. The Batman Adventures. This is Mad Love, the one-shot. And this right here is where my love affair with Harley Quinn began. This story here, her backstory of being a psychiatrist and then, falling in love with the Joker. And Joker, how he really just shows his abuse for her. And how all she's trying to do is do everything she can for him. And it's one of those things that I feel so bad for Harley because of all the stuff that she goes through with Joker. And I love this one better than, to be honest, than her regular, her first appearance. And if I had to pick between the two at equal price, I would take this every time. They're not equal price, but I love this one. Absolutely love this one. If you haven't read this or even seen it on the animated series, Batman the Animated Series, check it out. It's such a great issue. And the story behind Harley Quinn is phenomenal. And unfortunately, the Suicide Squad, they butchered that story. And that killed me. It absolutely killed me. And I still say that Joker should not have even been in the movie. But okay, I got off track. But anyway, I love this cover. Absolutely love it. And I love the story there too. And that's even better. Number 2 on the list. Man, it's really between these two right here. But this is number 2. And there's a reason. Detective Comics number 880. It is one of my favorite. Man, it is my favorite cover. Not one of them. It's my favorite cover. You've seen it on t-shirts, on phone covers. Who knows where else you could have seen it, but there it is, the Batman. This is the Jock cover, and it is beautiful. I remember when I first saw this, I was asking people if they had that book because I wanted it. I wanted it bad. And I finally found it at Tidewater Con last year, Tidewater Comic Con. And I finally found it. And there was a long time where I went to conventions and no one even had it. So, and I love this. Is let's see, next to the last issue of this run, 881. It was the last issue of this run, Detective Comics. So, man, I just love looking at that cover. I really do. I mean, like I said, you can find it on T-shirts, on phone covers, and all kinds of places. Love that. And number one, you know what? I'm going to give you a few honorable mentions before I throw in that number one. This is one I just picked up. Just look at my last Batman video I just put out the other day from my huge haul. It is Batman number 690. It's a fold-out cover, and it looks awesome. That's why I picked. This is one of my honorable mentions. Let's see. And another honorable mention is Silk number 7, the variant copy. There we go. Love that cover. You know, this is one that actually could have taken the place of a couple of different ones in here. Yeah, this is, I love this one. A shout out, like homage to Edge of the Spider-Verse number 2. We got Howard the Duck. We got Gwen the Duck. I love this cover. I really do. And at some point, I'm going to find that Edge of the Spider-Verse. That's one I really want to get. That might be one I try to get this year, because I love that cover. And I'm really hoping that character really has a breakout. And then Howard the Duck. Another Howard the Duck. That's really strange. But this is the first appearance of Gwenpool. And I got this the other day. You can find this in dollar bins, which really blew my mind. Yeah, the first appearance of Gwenpool, and you can see her right here. Now she has a, and I thought I actually put it in my box here, but I didn't. See, this is her first appearance in the comic. She has a cover that came out a couple months before this that I actually do have. So there you go. So she actually has an appearance before her first appearance, which is really odd. All right, and last but not least at all, and the reason this one is number one and not that Jock cover is the Stan Lee autograph. I got to meet Stan, was it 2 years ago now? In 2015 at Heroes Con. And I got him to sign this one. The reason I picked this one, I would rather have just a regular blank instead of the, a regular Amazing Spider-Man instead of Renew Your Vows blank cover, because I wanted it just to pop out like that. It just really stands out. You can really just see that. It just looks so good. But to meet Stan Lee was, to me, one of the big things. It's a huge thing to meet a man who, not single-handedly, but what was one of the group that created a universe. Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, those guys way back in the 40s created a universe that all of us really enjoy. And I've said this, I like DC a little bit better than Marvel, but I love them both. I really do. So this one had to be on my list. And again, to meet the man himself was awesome. And to know he's 90, I think 94 now, and he's really cutting back on his touring and his stuff, and it makes me so sad, because when I met him, he was having trouble seeing, having trouble hearing. It broke my heart. It really did. But he's a legend. So I had to get this. Thank you, Stan Lee, for all you've done for all of us comic nerds. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, and last, TheDoom143, he wanted me to pick out three YouTubers with less than 100 subscribers. And there's 3 of them I really, really like. And the first one is Comic Book Club. I believe that's, man, I want to say, well, I was going to say that's one word, but look up Comic Book Club. He's only got a few videos out there so far, but he's starting out great. I really enjoy watching his channel. Really, really good stuff. Next is actually a podcast that it's actually not comic book related, but it's these younger guys, and they're probably early 20s. I know I'm 45, so, for me, the early 20s is young guys to me. but they're doing really good stuff. Really talking about life, not just about, actually not even talk about comic books. But they got in touch with me one day. And I checked out their channel. Really, really good stuff. Give them a check out because again, it's more out there than just comic books, and these guys are doing really good stuff. I really enjoy watching their stuff. I hope they keep doing their podcast because so far, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. And next, and to be honest with you, I was surprised that this one had less than 25. It just feels like I've been watching his channel for a long time. It is Spideybeyond 1. Spideybeyond and the number 1. I really enjoy his channel as well. All three of these guys, I really enjoy their channel. And actually, Spideybeyond, I believe he's going to be at Heroes Con, so I'm hoping I can meet him along with SPT Killerwood. Anybody else going to Heroes Con in Charlotte in a couple weeks? Let me know because I would love to get a group of us YouTubers together and just to meet, bounce some ideas back and forth with each other and things like that because I really enjoy the community that we have here. So awesome, and it's great. When I started a little over a year ago, and you guys really embraced me, and it's really awesome to like for Doom to say, hey, throw some shout outs to these younger people. Well, not younger people, but people that are just getting into YouTube. And again, great idea, awesome, great idea. So again, let me know when you guys can be on for one of my live podcasts because I really enjoy seeing you guys and talking with you guys and interacting with you guys. And I know when I'm doing the actual podcast, you may not realize this, but I'm watching my feed on there. So please leave comments and everything so I can throw that into our podcast, our weekly podcast. Again, it starts around 9:45 or not. 8:45 to about 9 o'clock on Wednesday nights. As long as we don't have any technical difficulties, that's when it's going to be. And so definitely keep sending us stuff. Keep talking to us on there because I love seeing you guys. I love hearing you guys. And again, let me know if there's another time that I can do my own live stream, not with our podcast guys, so we can talk more because I really enjoy that. Really fun stuff. But that's all I got. The Doom143, congratulations on 700 subscribers. My 1,000 subscriber video giveaway should be coming soon. Can't wait for that. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, and hang out with us. Follow us on YouTube and Twitter as well. YouTube. On Facebook and Twitter as well. But that's all I got. And you guys have an incredible day.